Riot Games Arena, hoy a matar o morir, buscando la run perfecta, Leviathan!
Now for Leviathan, every single game, and don't get it twisted, every team is under the same amount of pressure, but Leviathan need to make it to the finals in order to qualify for champ.
Fighting for survival, make some noise for NRG!
And again, we keep talking about the pressure that these teams are feeling here, but the journey both squads have taken very similar as well, right? You got rookies that came into the squad
knowing they have to expend a few resources to get through with this lower buy. Yeah, they're going to anchor themselves towards site. Brock enters in now from spawn.
Sharkguard misses, so it's going to be able to delay a bit that hit towards that lane. But they are blocking the barriers to not allow players to rotate back from spawn. They have to come quickly through the market. It's getting close, though.
Kind of pincered in here, waiting for the second flow, the second hit of this composition, and it's not going to be in favor of Lev. NRG turns it around right away. The operator still singing in the back of sight, and Skuba gets two of his own in a flawless round for NRG.
So right now, NRG's not moving around. They probably still think it's a fake owl drone coming in, and you might walk into tiles right into Mada's op, and that might foil the late hit from Leviathan into A.
He hasn't moved. So much patience from Mada. Hits the shot. And that's King down. The calls will still come through, but the shots won't from the leader. And Sato's now hitting towards site to let everybody know what the safer hit's going to be, where the shots need to be aimed at. And Sam's actually going to be able to just tear them down out of sight. He stays in it as anchor, not even worried about the situation as Brock is firing over the shoulder of his downed members to end the round in favor of NRG.
Sam was expecting a wall contact inside the smoke, now just plays the delay. So a beautiful paranoia, but that's even less to hold now. That knife only gets the clone, so the hold that you have towards the A side is most likely just going to have to be the guns one more time. But Leviathan are pivoting into mid again.
30 seconds left.
Love to see it though. Attack on multiple points here. Sato is going to just be able to insert and really make it feel weird for NRG. Now they realize the hit on B is coming through as Tex has the operator in hand. And it's going to be Skuba, again hiding in the back. This is a tall task here, but it's been a pause that allows the team to come in and help him. He drops one, the spike is down to delay a little bit more time. Another one as he plays the angle, and three from Skuba in an impossible position against the members of Lev.
No time left.
Oh my gosh, NRG.
Slow pacing coming up from Leviathan when you're in the mid round, so there's great possibilities of walking into crosshairs. And of course, they're having so much money, so you can just buy those extra weapons.
They have the two-door look, still keeping the crossfire. They're not going to actually close it. They're going to make it feel awkward and just fire down the choke into tree. Oh my gosh, turning back and forth. They clean up a lot of the members of Lev, but Calm. Oh, no, he didn't!
No, you did not do that.
Stop. All right, cut the tape. You have to clear that off the recording.
You want to try to activate now as they're looking for a quick pop towards his B site.
Not ready yet.
Looks like it was just to hold if the flash did get contact. Paranoia was going to be used for that, but it will now be used for the site. Mada made his way in.
Yeah, they zoom right in. They can't follow just yet. That wall is going to keep a few out, as you can see on the mini-map here. But playing the smoke, playing a little trickery. King turns the moment that he needs to be looking. The timing is so unfortunate, but somebody's got to be on the fortunate end of it, and NRG waltzes right into B.
Kind of just left Calm hanging there when King got to miss that timing, so that's just unfortunate. King has to play the jiggle, but he's doing it against Mada. Player who's been top ACS and challengers. Now getting quite up there here for the Americas. As there you go, King falls back after the initial hit. Calm's there for the support. No dart though to help out.
Oh, knowing the dart comes in, King plays off Calm there. So huge on the duo site hold as Tex is there as well. They start stacking them tall and knocking down NRG. Then trying to double face here for a moment. They get the angle onto Calm. How many more are going to face though? How many more? Ethan gets another shot, gets the fans to pick up. Ethan with a 4K and the finalizer on ascent for NRG. They're going to push forward here. They want to go for the throat to start off this round.
Yeah. You got 4 players there, and Som's playing long distance with the Outlaw, so I respect the fight that NRG wants to bring in their bonus round.
Oh my gosh, and Lev's looking up for a dart there. You can see just kind of strafing into position. Nobody really had aim on NRG members, but they were a step ahead. And now they're a player ahead on this one. Okay, never mind. That's a shot from Com apparently into the nest on Brock, just seeing a little bit, but enough to even this one up. A push here from Som. Another trade.
Yeah, and the first person that he hits is the only one that didn't have full armor, so it's an instant kill and also hits the 140 onto Tex.
One enemy remaining.
Som's just feeling it on all agents, and Ethan's in a prime spot.
Oh, he waited just long enough for King to commit to the rope too. Want to see if they can continue to carry it on here through Icebox. It doesn't seem like they're even giving Lev a chance in these moments.
The first time that we're not really seeing the aggression from NRG on the A side. That timing.
Oh, lockdown's there. They're ready to double face mid. Mod is able to catch it on the Sheriff walk forward. And yeah, Com and the rest of the team know they have to activate now. They lost control of mid, they lost control of their flank, and it's got to be a site take with aggression.
Already pinged one out as well. The stall was perfect with the different setup, having Som with the double nanos on the A side. Now you delay even more. Everybody is now set up for NRG for the Flood retake. This time, thankfully, though, Mana doesn't have the Bladestorm to work with.
Looking to double face. Oh, no flashes to get in, so you get the Cloudburst smoke to come through. Very nicely done. NRG gets the angles they want based off a little bit of utility from Mata on that lower side, but Com can pull one back in their favor here. A 7-5 doesn't look too bad if Lev can start to string things together. And that's the start of the story for Lev.
Big fight coming up from the flank. It's Com against Mata. He needs to stay alive for this ult.
They trade for a moment, but back up as the pit goes down inside sight after the plant, so a little bit more ground controlled. Okeanos levels out Som, which is a huge frag considering his impact so far throughout the series. Okeanos levels another one, and it's Mata this time. The Sheriff, huge for him as Brock fires into the smoke. The reload used by Tex to get the upper hand with the Stinger. Oh, the shorty's always gonna win out on the jump forward there. Som playing Ethan playing hopscotch on Tex. And they're just going back and forth right now. It's gonna be Ethan though in the chaos. The last shorty to get the kill.
A little bit quiet, but I feel it's also because of the double controller blocking the lines. He's also not having enough util to help him out for the attack. So hopefully now let their opponents come towards him. And Leviathan could start bringing things back, starting with the pistol round. Double walls coming through both harbors. Expelling those here towards the A site. Starting to get quick now as Leviathan's already looking to fight.
And fake dash kind of. They want to get the commitment out of the backside, and they're just going to have shots everywhere. Wait a minute, a flawless is going to happen here. With the rush forward, Sato's going to have to run over with the Sheriff, and he's already fined out in the mini garage. Ooh.
I love how Bonkar has been smiling since the first map.
Of course. Man's just going to be rolling over timeouts into the next game at this point.
Unfortunately, at this rate, maybe no more next games for Leviathan. Already losing Tex in the very beginning. And it's only Mata. He's the one watching the flank here from Belt. All of them congregated towards that B main, and it's the turret that helps Ethan to get the pick.
They wait. They still have the upper hand, and they're just allowing Lev to get themselves into position. They say, you know what? Wait for everything. We're going to hit it max. And they get to the site with 1 minute left here. Com will be the first one to approach the situation. And oh my God, the up-down flick, kind of nasty. Actually, 2 flick towards the pocket there.
That was a triple swing.
Yeah, great choice by him in a very indecisive moment of how many people to shoot. Com comes up big and leaves the 2v3 here that Lev have to battle through or otherwise face the elimination. 10 for Ethan. He's trying to play on the outside to listen for those shots so that he can lock one of them down. A second one down. NRG will take the win in 2 and eliminate Leviathan.
NRG continuing to look in prime form.
And I have one last question from you, from someone named Hujon. I don't know if you know him.
I don't know him.
Okay, he had a very simple question. Who is better, Finesse or Skuba? Say word for word right there.
FNS or Skuba.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, John, but Skuba clears you, man. I love you, though, John. John, I love you, though, John.
Riot Games Arena, it is do or die for 2 more teams. First up, make some noise for 100 Thieves!
All right, so now you got this 100 Thieves team. They love the double duelist. It plays perfectly into their strengths here. They're gonna need to really dig into the playbook.
And their opponents fighting for a spot at Champions Paris. Make some noise for CLOUD9!
And this CLOUD9 team, look, I'm just going to say, even though I did predict 100 Thieves, I have my reasons, I do genuinely feel like this is not a team, Bren, that has, it's not the same. I do feel like we've seen a lot of growth from this team.
It's going to be very evident that the rest is empty. Once there's no tripwire here, nobody's on site.
Right, a flash into garage, and they mosey out onto C with no resistance.
But a flood from Xander.
Yeah, but the dam that is CLOUD9 right now is just too strong.
Asuna can sprint all he wants. Actually sending the ultimate. C9 not expecting it at all.
Hang on, they've got the wall up too. Keep an eye on Zeppa on the minimap. He's well out of the play here now. Will be in a position to contribute. Net joins the fray.
And for a moment, it's like 100 Thieves are spread out so they can get some silly kills. They can find one there.
That's another silly kill.
That is a gun on the ground, but with no smokes alive from 100 Thieves. Actually, I tell a lie. There's 2 cages for Cass. Playing long may end up costing C9.
Time is so short, but they're going to go for it.
100 Thieves need pressure on the spike immediately.
First shock into Covey, not connecting. EU winning out the fight. Cass has already got half.
Wait, they're not sticking. Now they are. Yeah.
Who's going to stick it?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Off of it. That can...
Some of the defenses you hear, Cryo just took a TP. He's all the way back. Hey, the paranoia is going to be so good. Xander connects. But now the pit in play.
It's a mess here on the site. Austin on the flank as well.
EU's in the pit. EU's in the pit, but he's dropped.
What is happening?
Xander tries to provide a little bit of value up on top of Jenny. And Zeppa, understanding there is threat, cannot find the target. Net left in a 1v4. What a retake from 100 Thieves.
Time to jump.
C9 kind of used Zix's timeout against them, it seems. Great read in the last round, now playing things completely by the book.
So again, they've managed to clear all of Zeppa's utility here. They got past the nanos, they got past the alarm bots, and now the lockdown becomes a problem.
And C9 aren't even worried about a late mid-lurk because Mitch used a flash, didn't ping anyone outside front B, so this lockdown they know can't be destroyed.
Xander and EU find just a bit of cover, just outside of the lockdown, but now you see the flood coming out onto the site. The spit will push them off that early angle. It's a tap the spike. Now a second. A smoke to cover the captain. But he falls, spammed into the smoke. EU gets a second with the shot. Oxy pushing the pace into short. Hello, that's not going to be enough. Vic's got the defuse. He's going to stick it the whole way. Oh, and Vic does it again.
Just full down long 2 with the Dimensional Drift.
The TP out first, the Dimensional Drift, and the Hunter's Fury. Looking for any target that might be found. And Vic gets away. Houdini's himself out of the site.
Yeah, EU tried to predict the teleport, but was just slightly too early.
But look, they got what they came here for. They have site control, but Austin is down. Oxy with the op.
Oh dear.
And the lurk comes through. Kess down to a 5v3. Yeah, 100 Thieves got the site, but there's more left to be done. Cryo turns the flash, it's beautiful, but net counters. EU has to 1v3 to keep this map alive. And that will not be the case this time around. CLOUD9 steal 100 Thieves map pick on Haven.
C9 playing pretty heavily away from the A site and coming into it later. But this is all about mid.
Again, 100 Thieves on final life. They need to win this to stay alive, to have a chance at Paris. Cryo gets the opener, Austin on the swing. But Net with eyes behind his head gets a couple. 3 on the round for the controller.
Xander still makes it possible with 2 kills at the end there. A little bit of chip down onto Net as well, but it will come down to the rookie in a 1-on-2 to start off this half right.
The spike's been going for a little while too. Tries to snap on to Mitch, does not connect.
Placing sentry.
At least does not find lethality. The turret to cover and a tap of the spike.
Imagine if I died right now.
Kess tried playing this as perfectly as he could, but there's no way. Net gets 4 in the pistol. He's considerably on his way to having the pit online.
Good work out. There's no way.
They're not going to see him. They're going to clear EU first. Again, Cryo's in a spot to make a play. He's procced the dash. They're rotating back into his crosshair. 2 kills found for the duelist. Make that 3. Cryo delivers.
C9 destroyed in B main and sent scattering. 40 seconds to play with, and Oxy has a free kill here. But this spike, seemingly unrecoverable.
And that's the closest to make a play. The spit will help the fight, but Cryo fully disrespects it. 4 on the round. 5 delivered. The ace for Cryo. We've seen this hit a number of times. Austin drops the soul, but this time the wall's in a different position.
Yeah, planting up top tube to play off site. And they need to away from the showstopper.
There's no way the spam really can connect there. Cryo forward. The decay will clear things out a little bit, and now the fuse is lit. Oxy satcheling with the rocket in hand. Push-ups onto the second, connects onto Cryo.
This lurk is so far away from Xander, but it's planted for him. He can see it from screen.
He's just got to find the right timing. In the face of the Hunter's Fury, EU on one side, Xander on the other. They've got him boxed in. They've got to connect on the kills, and they do. Mitch sniffs it out, but I don't know that it's going to be enough.
It's already half, though. He's hiding behind the wall, protected
He's gonna stick it
by Vic.
Mitch takes it the whole way.
Hit. 100 Thieves need to get in now.
They've posted up 410. Now into the swing they go. Cryo gets his first. EU
Spike down.
trades back. And now they're forced to play behind the wall. Zeppa pops the ult. EU pushing the pace, trying to get a little bit further, but has to call it quits, has to get out. Zeppa and Net, the two that remain. It's a 2v2 now. Hunter's Fury looking for madness, looking for chaos. Zeppa trying to dash away, stays alive.
It's desperation from EU, but Cryo is still alive. 30 seconds on the clock. 2 on 2, making it 2 on 1.
It falls onto Net's hands to keep this map alive. Spots 1, looking for the cross on the second.
Not enough fuel.
The smoke will provide a little bit of cover. Net gets his 1. Gets all 2! The Red Bull clutch, and we're far from done.
Potential planter. That means quick reactions from C9.
I mean, the paint shells, the vulnerable from Vic. A couple of spits, perhaps. The shocks.
This site hit, this A site and the post for 100 Thieves' year.
They're on their last lives. Where's the execution? What's the call? There it is.
Cryo's down! Raid bot's gone!
Cloud9 in a position to steal this thing away, to put them down! It's all EU and Kess now! And Vic's already on the tap. He's gotten it to half. EU can't do anything.
It's the new kid!
The rookie in the face of 4 will fall! Cloud9 give the finger to history! Their story is not done yet!
How do you feel about facing NRG as like one of the last hurdles for you in stage 2?
I think the last time I was here in the sense where like qualifying for an event was in 2023, and of course it was NRG who took us down and stopped us from qualifying. So it is a good rematch, good story for sure. I mean, there's no other team I would rather play than NRG to qualify and make the event, so I'm excited.
You avoided the word revenge. Is it a revenge match?
Oh, I mean, if that's what the people want to hear, for sure.
Skuba clears you, man. I love you, though.